Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to get this super easy Christmas look by using decals from my Etsy shop. So the decals that I'm using today are Christmas ribbons. They're red on one side and green on the other, super cute, and they cost about $6 and they come with 6 ribbons that can be arguably stretched across all 5 nails. So in total, you're getting about 30 decals on one sheet. So I'm starting this look off by placing a white acrylic base on all of the nails. Not really trying to focus on creating structure, the white base is just used as a background for the look. Now, if you are creating this look at home and you're not experienced with acrylics or just don't want to work with them, you can always substitute the white acrylic for a white polish, white gel polish, dip, or builder gel, or whichever base you decide. This also goes for the color that you desire as well. Now, because the decals are clear, they can actually be placed on top of a load of different colors, but those colors must be light colors like light pastels or transparent colors. Anything darker, you may not be able to see the decals. So speaking of white acrylic, can we just have an honest conversation about white acrylic and how it just doesn't amount up to all the expectations that we have for it? Um, is it just me, or do you all have a problem with keeping your white acrylic white? I have such a big problem, and you'll see throughout this video me picking up pieces of hair or like trying to get pieces of hair out of it. What do you all do to keep your white acrylic white? Like to keep it pure and free of dirt? Because I'm seeming to have a hard time. Like, even the manufacturers are sending white acrylic, and the acrylic is like not even really white. Like, there are pieces of, like, I find dust and dirt and stuff like that, and it's so annoying. And for a while I just figured, this is just the way things are, but I really don't think it's the way things are. Like, you all know how to keep the white white. Let me know down in the comment section, because I would really like to know. I'm just stumped when it comes to keeping white white. So these are the decals live and in flesh, and I'm just going to choose either one of these decals, preferably the one with the most characteristics, cut it out, and then plan where I want to place them over the nail. So I'm using the Gelish foundation gel to encapsulate the decals. It is by far one of my favorite base coats because of its viscosity, and it's actually one of my favorite mediums to use when I'm working with decals. So I just start off by placing a thin layer of that base coat on the nail, and before I cure it, I'll go in and place the decals on the nails, assuming that you've already soaked the decals in water for 15 to 60 seconds. Now, I usually like to do 1 or 2 nails at a time, because if you don't cure them after a certain time, then the decals will start to roll and ravel. So to alleviate that, I just do 2 at a time, I cure, and then I do another 2 at a time until I've completed all of my nails. So at this point, I'm just trying to remember which decal comes next, what position it's supposed to face so that it looks like it lines up with the last nail, and how to place it on the nail to maximize the best part of the decals. I'm pretty sure that the middle finger is on the wrong side, but hey, we're just going to keep going and hope for the best. Now, the biggest issue that I had was that I assumed the decal would be long enough for 4 nails, and clearly that wasn't the case. And now that I'm placing them on the nails, I'm finding that it's way too long. With that being said, the most important thing that you want to do is just get the decals on the nails. So place them on the nails and then cure them. Once they're cured, you can then go back in, cut the excess, and kind of fix everything up. Now that I've cured everything, I'm going back in with that base coat, and I'm using that as the structure for my nails. Now you can use a builder gel, structure gel, something like that that will give it structure. And in my case, I like to use this foundation base gel from Gelish because it is super strong, and I found that It's pretty much like the only thing that works when I'm doing like nail wraps and bigger decals. But anyway, it works. Right now, I'm just kind of building things up, creating a shape. And it doesn't need to be perfect because you're going to go in and you're going to file everything, but you want to make sure it does have a certain amount of thickness so that you're able to have some strong nails. I end up putting about 3 layers of the base coat on top of the nails to give it its structure. The first layer is a very thin layer just to help the decals to adhere to the nail. And then the other 2 layers are structure layers. So when I'm placing the gel on the nails, I make sure that the brush is saturated with gel. And then I loosely apply it all over the nail so it lays a little thick. Once I get that desired amount, I'll take some of the excess off the tip and the sidewalls and the cuticle area, and then when it's ready to cure, I pop it under the lamp for 60 seconds. I then wipe off that inhibition layer and vial. So I ended up filing and prepping the nails off of camera, and right now what I'm doing is just adding a glossy gel top coat to the nail. And I do this because it helps to bring out the clarity of the design, and it also helps to create a smooth surface, i.e. no streaking, for your matte top coat. Just be sure to wipe off that inhibition layer before you add that matte top coat, and you'll be all set. So this is the finished look, and I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you have, press that thumbs up button. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, take a little moment and press that subscribe button. And while you're at it, press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I want to thank you all again for stopping by and joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.